What if you had the power to change your life's story? Would you do it? Today, I want to talk about something that is at the very heart of who we are and the lives that we live. The stories we tell ourselves. We are all storytellers. We are the authors of our own lives. Every single thought, every word, every phrase that we speak is part of the narrative that we are creating. But what happens when the story we've been telling, the old story, is no longer serving us? What happens when that old narrative filled with all of its past hurts, its limiting beliefs, its unfulfilled desires has become so ingrained that we start to believe it's the only truth there is? This is a question I have thought about many, many times. And I've come to believe that when you really simplify it, the reason it's so hard to tell a new, more hopeful story is simply because the old story is so incredibly practiced. It's a habit. It's a well-worn neural pathway we've reinforced thousands of times. It's a script we've had memorized for so long that we don't even have to think about the lines anymore. Our mind just defaults to them. But I think the most important realization is when you know what you don't want, you inherently know what you do want. This means that two stories are always possible. There's a story of what you don't want, your old narrative, and the story of what you do want, your new narrative. Your life is not a fixed reality. It's a living manuscript, and you have the power to write a new chapter any moment. The old story isn't just a series of events, it's a belief system. It's the mental framework that says, this is just how I am, or this is just how things are. It feels safe, not because it's good, but because it's familiar. It's the story we tell for comfort, for humor, for sympathy. We use it to explain our current circumstances and to justify why we can't have what we truly desire. But there's a real danger in this. When we keep telling the old story, we become a vibrational match to it, and we end up attracting more of the same. The old story becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You might think things like, my finances are always a struggle, I'm just not good with money, or I'll never find the right partner because all the good ones are taken, or I'm not the kind of person who has good luck. We've told these stories to ourselves and to others so many times that they feel like an absolute fact. But what if they're not? What if they're just a well-rehearsed script? What if you really did have the power to change things? The key to writing a new story is to begin a conscious process of translation. This is not about lying to yourself or denying your reality. It's about choosing a new emotional vibration. Every time you catch yourself telling the old story, you must translate it into the new one. I see it as a three-step process. Firstly, acknowledge the old story. Identify the thought or statement that reflects your old narrative without judgment. Just see it for what it is. Secondly, use a bridge statement. Connect the old story to the new one. A good bridge statement can be something like, but I'm choosing to focus on, or my past has taught me valuable lessons and now I'm creating a new reality where. Thirdly, embrace the new story. State your new desired reality with conviction and feeling. So what are some good examples of this? Old story. I never have enough money and I'm constantly worried about bills. Bridge statement. While money used to be a source of worry, I'm now focusing on a new reality where, new story, my income is consistently increasing. I have a healthy relationship with money and I feel secure and abundant. Old story. I've been hurt so many times, I don't think I'll ever find a healthy relationship. Bridge. Every past relationship has prepared me for the one that is right for me. And now I'm building a reality where, new story, I am perfectly aligned with finding a loving, supportive, and joyful partnership. One more. Old, I can never seem to get ahead creatively. Bridge, my past struggles were simply preparation for a life where I knew my creativity flows easily, and I'm inspired by new ideas every day. Now, at first, this process might feel a little slow, a little awkward. You might be tempted to slip back into the old narrative because it's so familiar. But with every translation, the new story gains momentum. You are literally creating a new, more powerful mental pathway. Now, the real power of this practice isn't just in the words, it's the feeling behind them. You have to embody the feeling of the new story. For example, if you will, just close your eyes for a moment. Get comfortable and take a nice deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. And as you exhale, let go of any tension you might be holding. Now, bring to mind the new story you are creating. Visualize the life you want to live. See it clearly in your mind. What are you doing? Where are you? What do you look like? This is your new reality coming to life. And as you picture this new story, I want you to focus not just on the images, but on the feeling that comes with it. What does it feel like to have this reality? Feel the security of being financially abundant. Feel the ease of moving your body with energy and strength. Feel the joy and satisfaction that this new story has to offer. Locate that feeling in your body. Maybe you feel a warmth in your chest, a sense of lightness in your stomach, or a peaceful calm over your shoulders. This feeling is the key. This feeling is a vibrational match to your new story. Now take one final deep breath in, pulling that feeling deeper into every cell of your body. And as you exhale, know that you can carry this feeling with you throughout the day. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Isn't it amazing how much power a simple phrase can hold? A string of words. This emotional alignment is what makes the new story real and magnetizes it to you. The law of attraction is all about this vibrational match, where you are the magnet and the emotion that you feel is the energy that you are sending out. Now, when you feel yourself telling the old story, don't get frustrated. Just gently guide yourself back. This consistent practice is about deliberate creation. You are not just waiting for good things to happen to you, you are actively creating the conditions for them to come into your life. The less wanted circumstances, the old problems, they must fall away because they are no longer an active part of your dominant vibration. The vortex is a powerful metaphor for this state of alignment where all of your desires are already waiting for you. It's the energetic space where your hopes, dreams, and true self reside. Every time you choose the new story, you get to step a little closer into that vortex. It's a place of pure joy and creative power. I invite you to take this moment to reflect on your own story. What is one old story that you are ready to release? And what is the new one you are ready to embrace? And of course, this is completely optional, but I challenge you to write it down. Maybe write it in the comments or get a piece of paper and write out your new story in great detail, or even just a single sentence. Feel the emotions behind the words. Remind yourself that you are the author of your own life and that your power lies in the story that you choose to tell. And as always, thank you guys for watching. And until then, I'll see you next time.